Hello everyone, and welcome back to episode 8 in our save here with the Hamlet. Oh yeah, it is that time of the season. We have some very tough opponents to play here, and let's see how it goes, man. The first one up is of course the Oxford City game here. They were sitting 4th in the league at this point in time, and small little thing. I decided to go with Box Hill instead of Cooper. As you can see, that might have been a mistake. But throwing our intake, 15-year-old intake, directly into the fire here. Oxford was actually in a pretty poor form and also playing a 4-4-2 to our advantage, I think. So, not completely surprising, we found the net first with a bit of a random goal from Mills, but a nice strike finding the bottom of the corner from outside the box. And then McQueen with some nice moves here down the left side, getting a cross in that goes all the way over to Green on the far post, who hits it nicely. 2-0, 36 minutes played. Really nice job, boys. Box Hill actually helped us out with getting a penalty here with some nice passing, which McQueen, of course, take from the spot and easily secures a 3-0. Mills finding his brace after 78 minutes here, and of course at his usual spot. So there we go, 4-0. Easy sailings, or well, so I thought, with Mayonga kind of sleeping at the back here as they score an easy through ball, or from an easy through ball. Kind of a lovely finish here, all right. So, well, back at it, boys. A great sliding tackle from Blackman leads to a Cooper assist for Mills, who just saw the other team do it. So he went for it as well. A through ball over the top of the goalkeeper, and his hat-trick is brilliantly taken. So, not a good result for our debutant here, 15-year-old Box Hill, but overall, really great result. 5-1 and three very important points here, since this was a pretty big match. Of course it was. So, a very big result as well. Making it even better is that Concord actually managed to beat Bath. So, yeah, that's something. And that actually means we are 5 points ahead of them. At this stage, I mean, in April here, 9th of April, we were 5 points ahead. Ipsfleet up next. This was probably the biggest obstacle to go through with all the games we had here near the end of the season. And my thought process going into this one was, if we can win against these away from home, then we win the title. So, yeah. Also, they were playing a 4-4-2, and their form was excellent, basically the same as ours. We did actually look pretty great until Blackman here decided to push a player into in the penalty area, and that, yeah, there we go. All the highlights actually went our way before this, but there we go, Blackman, letting down our rest of our players again, and us. But here we go. This was a great one. Cooper and Mills linking up to get us back to level, and what a goal that was from Mills with his weaker foot, the left foot. So really done, really nicely here by these two guys. And yeah, here we go. The first highlight, I see where Ipsfleet actually play any football, and it is a goal. Very disappointing. McGregor got a lot of the blame here again. Not marking their danger man in the central area, but also just great tiki-taka passing from them. So, well, I mean, that's pretty good play from them, actually. I made a couple of changes tactically after that second goal, and 5 minutes later, McQueen pops up with a lovely goal. Not saying I'm a genius, but we were losing the game and also not having the momentum. Both things changed after these changes I made tactically. Unfortunately, it only lasted 15 minutes, and the first time they had a spell of passes again, the ball ended back in the net. Blackman, Moyonga, and my tactic is maybe to blame here as well, but man oh man. I gotta give it to Blackman. When he means business, he means business. He completely slaughtered their striker, yet again, giving another penalty. But yeah, we have seen the same culprits throughout the season, making us look a little bit poor. So if we're moving forward with this kind of formation for the next season, we definitely need some better players in these types of spots. And I'm talking about the fullbacks, of course. Bath also won their game, so they, well, back to 2 points lead, but still, at least we're still 2 points ahead, and this was a pretty big game. Ipsfleet was a very hard opponent. So, yeah, Tunbridge Angels, on the paper, out of the bunch, probably the easiest sitting 21 in the league. If we could not win this one, then forget about the title. Green finds some space to run into, and what is becoming his trademark, a long flat cross into the run of Cooper of the near post, brings us in front after 20 minutes. Get in, man, get in. Lovely goal. After another 4 or 5 big chances, we found the nets again. A long shot from McQueen that deserved a little bit more, but Cooper was fast to react and got to the ball, hitting the post on the rebound. That's the second time he shows why he's coming back on loan as a shadow striker. After what felt like 10 big chances to Mills, he finally get his reward from the corner, which should have killed the game earlier, to be honest. We could or should have won this by 6-0, but you know what? We'll take the 3 points here. And thankfully, Bath actually slipped up in one of their really tough games, so a draw for them, and that means we're 3 points ahead again. But yeah, a very good game from some of our guys here. Definitely Green and McGregor and Cooper doing really well. Honestly, Mills and McQueen had so many opportunities to score goals, open chances, and they should have taken them. Like 25 of those. Actually, 16. We have 16 shots on target. At least 15 of those, not 15. Probably 11 or 12 of those shots was from Mills or McQueen. They should have scored a couple of them, for sure. Chippenham, away from home. I felt like if we could win this one, then we were home free for the title. Pushing Mills is probably always a pretty bad idea, but especially when it's inside the box area where you're giving McQueen the chance to take it from the spot. That is 8 out of 8 for him on the spot. And just 2 minutes before this happened, Bath also got in front in their game. So pretty important goal here from McQueen from the spot. And completely unnecessarily, Mayunga decided to push one of their guys. There we go. Another penalty in the other end. All even again. After that, I changed to a more counter-attacking style football for the second half. But the goal came from a lovely through ball from Friel and even better movement from Kuba running into the half space. Finishing it off one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Back to winning. Green, the fool, he picked up a red card or a second yellow in the 72th minute here. Yeah. So it was all about damage control from there on out. But, would you believe it? McGregor popping up with a free kick goal. I mean, there you go, son. I mean, that's brilliant. We actually managed to not allow a single highlight. I played on extended, so not a single highlight for them after the red card. Solid as it goes. Bath also secured a 1-0 victory, so it seems like it was, the title race was still on here. But at this stage, there were only 2 games left, and if Bath slipped up in the next game and we won the next game, then we would actually win the title. Bath did not slip up. They played earlier than us on this day, and we needed, it had to come down to the last day, I guess. But first we had to play Dorking here. Cruel as football is, McQueen's loan actually ended 1 day before the Dorking game. And we also had none less than 3 suspensions. So we were playing some players that we didn't really want to play, but we had to play them. The likes of Sterling coming in, Cooper on the right winger, and Candy coming back from an injury, all of them not really fit for this game. If we could manage to win this game, or at least my thought process going into this one was, if we win this game against Dorking away from home, we would basically have won the title, since we would have so many more goals and a better goal score than Bath, that if we win this, it would basically be over. And yeah, this was a massive game because we could basically win the title here. So, but I was afraid. I was really, I wouldn't say afraid, but I had a feeling. And would you have it? Disaster after 3 minutes from a wide free kick. Again, no one marking the man at the far post, with 5 of our players marking 2 of theirs at the front post. Again, it makes no sense, as this is not what they are told to do. Only the 2 fullbacks are only marking on the front and far post here. So I got no answer for what is going on defensively with marking with set pieces in FM22. It makes absolutely no sense. But we finally got a hold of the game after a few changes midway through the half, and McGregor with a superb long shot after 34 minutes brings us back level. Honestly, the marking is ridiculous on set pieces. I applaud Sterling for leaving his front post trying to get to the man not marked by anyone at the far post, but really, what on earth is Taylor and Mills doing This is very simple instructions, and the game engine should really easily pick up on these types of situations here. Any player in the world knows how to mark a specific player on any given level as well on set pieces. It makes no sense again. I really got some rework to do with set pieces because it doesn't feel realistic, so I need to figure out what is going on and just do whatever is needed to be done for set pieces to work. And here we go again. It's getting worse. Another great long shot in this game settles the score. The title will be lost the one against Hemel in the last game. But it wasn't over. Dorking are trying to completely make a fool of us now. There we go, another goal for them. 4-1 4-1 to Dorking here, and I think this is probably the worst result in the season, especially looking on also the implication that was at stake here. Terrible game for us, man. Very, very bad. So, guys, one game left. And if we're looking at the table here, well, 87 points for both us and Bath. But very, very interestingly, Ebbsfleet went crazy in the last 5 games. They just kept winning, also over us. So they are actually sitting with 86 points. So that means they could also, get the title if both us and Bath are slipping up. So very interesting last game. But before we get to that, we got a couple of things to look at that happened, in between all the episodes, or in between the 2 episodes here. Like I thought they would, the board, they decided to go along and actually bring in a lot of the youth intakes that we saw in the last episode. So we have quite a bit of players here. And actually, I think they signed like 10 players or something like that. And most of them are on 150 wages, which is better than what I could do. I'm not sure how that works. But if I tried to sign like Box Hill, he wanted like 400 wages. We got him on 150 right now. But still, we are way over the budget right now. We are so much over the budget because of this, because that's probably adding 2,000 extra wages from just the youth intake. And moving forward in the next couple of youth intakes, the next couple of seasons, we're probably going to sign them directly ourselves because we can't take that many on. It's not I mean, we're still looking fine in the finances here at the end of the season almost, but taking that many youth intakes in, I mean, they are not even half of them are going to be that great. Box Hill is great. Maybe 1 or 2 of the other guys could be good. But that's about it, Us, as the manager, have also signed a new contract going for another year here with Dulwich Hamlet. So thankfully, they decided to give us a new contract. If we're taking a look at the board here, they're not very happy with the finances, and they are not very happy with us crashing out of the FA Cup too early. So, but overall, B+, so we got a new contract. I also asked the board for getting one more scout in, so we have 3 scouts now. This is the 3rd scout I got in, Adam Bully, I don't know, Bully probably, and another really, really decent scout at this level. So now they are coming in thick and fast, my scout reports, which is really nice to see. Because I need it, I definitely need it, especially for this summer transfer. It's gonna be an interesting summer transfer, let's just say that. All right, so Bath are playing Oxford at home, 4th in the league, Oxford, so pretty tough game for Bath. And Ebbsfleet at home against Chelmsford. I think Ebbsfleet are going to win that game. It's more in the question about whether or not Bath are going to win their game, but Ebbsfleet, we need to win our game as well. And we also got a pretty tough opponent, Hemel. Not as tough. Possibly... Yeah, but it's going to be between us and Ebbsfleet, I think. Bath are going to struggle with this game. They could win it 1-0, something like that. But it's probably going to be between us and Ebbsfleet here. And we need to win our game because Ebbsfleet are going to win theirs. They will. They are in absolutely insane form, as you can see here. Won all their 5 games. So we need to win ours to win the title. Right, Hemel. Seems like they're going to do a 4-2... No, that's us. No, that's actually them. 4-2-3-1. I'm okay with that. We're just going to do the opposition instructions. I mostly do this and not do any of the other ones. I tend to look at what formation they have here in the team selection and then decide on, depending on who we are up against, a low team, a good team, what kind of formation they're playing, and then decide to maybe change something. But let's get into the team selection here and see what we are having. Oh, yeah. I think I'm gonna go with this. I decided to do this right after the last game, and I think this is gonna be the setup for this game tactically. But in terms of who we are gonna play, yeah. Well, Jordan Green can come in again, which we definitely need. Cooper can come back into his Shadow Striker role. Boxhill, he needs to be on the bench somewhere. Somewhere. Coogan out. And let's see, Candy on the left side, he's not really sharp yet, but I think it's the best option, isn't it? Yeah, it is definitely the best option. He was injured for a couple of weeks, and then he came back in the last game, as we saw. Mills up top, Candy, McGregor, Friel, definitely those two. Then we got Sterling. No, we can get Blackman in. Most of these boys were, like I said, was out with suspension because of yellow cards and red cards. Blackman back in. Taylor. I think we're putting Taylor over here and bringing back in... Nope, he's still suspended. That's not good. Mayunger is very important because he's the only left-footed central defender we have. We need to play Taylor in there, which could be good. He's sometimes doing great in that positioning too, but yeah. And Bob on the right spots and Charlie G in the goal. Let's see if we need to make any changes here. Well, Levity, he can't play for some reason because he is involved in another match. Fair enough. Let's bring in... I'm actually going to take Sterling with me because he could double down as a central defender. I don't want to do it, but if needed, I could do that. He can also come in for Blackman if something is needed there. He's not been as bad as he was early on in the season, but still, I don't like him. He's just so slow, and yeah. But all of our fullbacks have been pretty terrible throughout the season. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we're ready to get into this game now. Right, so it all comes down to this. Number 1 versus number 10 here. They are not having the best of forms, but neither are we, so... And we need to find the win here. We know Ipswich are going to win. So, yeah, well, here we go. Team talk. What are we going to go for? Hands on hips. Ignore the recent praises. Blackman didn't like that. Demotivated. Okay. Fair enough. I think when we are... there's something I want to do here. I want to see this. And I want to change this over to latest scores. So we can see it here all the time. That one we can just... We can also see it down here. That's fine. But we know what we do in the match anyway. What are we playing on here? Are we playing on extended? Yes, let's play on extended. That seems fine because we need to. You know what? We could go for comprehensive, but let's go with extended here. Let's go with extended. I usually play on extended for the most part. Right. Let's move this down. We want to see if Bath or Ipswich is scoring because that could change the tactical aspects of this game. We might need to. I know we need to win no matter what. But if we are drawing and we are seeing them getting a goal, we might want to go more attacking. Hemel Hempstead completely controlling here from the get-go, getting all... That's not good. What is going on here? Let's see if they score this. It could be a goal here. I have actually already changed. I've changed the... See again here? What is going on with Hill just standing over here? No one marking him. I mean, everyone on my team is on marking the tallest guy. That means they should just find someone to mark all of them. Why is Mills standing here? Why is Holland standing here? It makes no sense. They should be marking these players. At least Taylor is going over here now, so that's good. Because it is going toward that guy, but it... Oh, man. But all of these guys should be marking someone here. Okay. At least Taylor went over there, but I don't like what I was seeing. But yeah, this does look... And we need a change. 10 minutes in, they have 4 on-target shots. We need to change stuff here early on to change the momentum completely. What are we going to go for? We're going to go cautious. We are going to go... let's go with... play for set pieces off. Let's go higher tempos. Let's see if we can control it that way. Let's go narrow, I think. No, let's actually go wide. It's not extreme, just wide. And we don't want to distribute to fullbacks. We just want to counter distribute quickly, actually. Get stuck in, Mark Tyler, that's fine. Go a little bit lower. And go defensively wide force them outside. I think. Actually, no, just go for standard. For no good reason, but let's go with that. Trigger press, let's trigger them. Let's try and press them a little bit higher. That's the first time I've ever done this in this save, going for a trigger press higher. But I think we might be able to get them on the counter here. It have worked it's actually worked quite often when I'm seeing me getting no chances and they are having control of the game. And when I'm going for something like this, a little bit more counter-attacking football, it seems to be working. So I'm going to try and do that here after 10 minutes. Another chance for them. Free kick opportunity. Ooh, just over. Man, how are they gonna 0-0, 0-0? Okay. Need to keep an eye on that as well. But yeah, they are having everything here. We're not having a good game at all. This is horrible. Another free kick for them. Jesus. Okay. We are not having anything. Not a single chance. Nothing. After 21 minutes. That's not great. Yeah. Ah, it's offside. Oh my god. But yeah, I Ipsfleet in front. Okay. Ipsfleet in front. Well, that means we need to score a goal now. No two ways about it. And as we can see here, we are definitely not anywhere near that. I think we need to let it play out for another 10 minutes. Just another 10 minutes here. And then we will do some changes. Maybe I would actually like to do the changes in the half instead, but we might have to do it before that. Especially if Ipswich is going 2-0 up, then we need to change. Candy here. Okay, come on. A good cross into... No, it's a terrible cross, actually. Or actually, the positioning of our guys was terrible, so maybe they counter us. No, that's a pretty good tackle by Blackman. Green on the move again, countering them. Let's see if we can... Yeah, he always finds a good cross here. Mills. Well, at least we saw something for us. At least we did see a 0.01 XG. That's not the best. But, okay. Oh, that's a great ball into Sweeney. What are you doing, Blackman? Just leaving your guy. Ah, terrible marking. Terrible defending. Okay. I still don't like what I'm seeing here. And it's 10 minutes later already, so... McGregor, Friel, Mills. Okay, maybe we gotta... No, terrible. What is going on with our team? This seems like a complete bottleneck. Oh man, we're bottlenecking this one, I think. Cooper, back to Taylor. Over the top. No, we are gonna go for a change here because we can't play in the high tempo, it seems. It's not working out for us. Go back to that. Try and take control of the game. Maybe go tempo lower. Maybe we can take positive. I don't like what I'm doing right now, but maybe I can slow the tempo down a little bit. Play for set pieces again. Dribble less. Anything else? Be more disciplined. This is way too much. Tough choices here. Don't do the counter. Distribute quickly off. Do a counter press. We want to control the game now. What else? I don't see it. Should be good here. Get stuck in. Use tighter marking. Take that off. Go for much more trigger pressing. Go higher. Go way higher. Force them in. I feel like I'm doing too much here, but we need to do something anyway. We are struggling so much that we are gonna do something drastic here. I don't usually like to do drastic things, but let's see if it works. Yeah, 15 minutes to go here in the first half. We need to find something. We need to find a goal. We need to just find, ourselves in this half. This is probably the worst half I've seen, or one of the worst half. Good save, Charlie. Good save. Mills. Oh, this could be a counter for us. Come on, Green. Run. Do what you do best. Run and do it. My God. What was that? Okay, well, 5 minutes in. Not seeing anything. We're not even having possession here. That's terrible news. So all the changes we made didn't work. Oh, we did find one shot on target, but we do. Okay, maybe yeah, and the possession is coming back to us. Momentum taking a bit of time, but that's terrible. Oh, Jesus. We can't use a draw for anything. Then it's just play off. Point fingers. You kidding? What? Why? I'm terrible at this. That probably means we lose the game because morale is such a big part of FM. Candy, probably not a highlight. No, it's not. Bath still not scoring, at least. But yeah, Ipswich still in front. So we still need to win this game. To win the title, we need to win this game. Ipswich going in front in the last game of the season. I don't think they've been in front for the entirety of this season. Oh my God, this looks like a goal. Good job, Charlie. 4-3. Okay, we are doing a little bit better. But it should be a lot more better. It should be. We should do way better here. They're still having the best game. They're still having better game than us. But okay, highlight for them. If this is a goal, it's gonna be over. It wasn't. Okay. Oh man, I can't take this. We had such a good season, but this looks like a bottleneck. 65 minutes passed. We need to go. We need to go more attacking. I want to change a few things because it doesn't seem to be working what we're doing anyway. Go back to fairly wide. Don't play for set pieces anymore. We need to go extremely high tempo. We wanna get this going. Shoot on side. Pass more directly. Counter press, sure. Counter as well. Much higher lines. We want to go full frontal now. Don't do tighter marking. Just trigger the press, man. Trigger the press. We might need to bring someone off because they're gonna get Nagaret here. That's for sure with this kind of tactic. Let's go back to standard width here, maybe. Yeah, okay, let's go back to standard width. But I'm just trying to do stuff that I hope will work because we need this goal now. If a draw, we can't use a draw for anything here. So we need to go full frontal to win the game. Maybe we'll see something. Maybe we won't. Maybe they will get the goal because we are going so much higher lines. It's hard to tell. Nothing is happening. Let's make a couple of subs here. Danny Mills, not doing great. His condition is poor. Could we put someone on that is very fast? Boxhill, he's decent. He's pretty decent in pace, but it's. I mean, getting a corner and Mills can score it. So Candy coming off. It's not great. You know what? Let's actually go for something a little bit strange here. We're gonna take out our wingers and put in Moore instead of Green here. Green is still having a pretty decent condition. Maybe leave Green out here. Still on attack. How's Cuba doing? He's not having a good game. Let's take him off for where is he? Moore. And let's go Let's go 3 up top. Let's bring green down here, actually. He can play down here. A little bit worrying about our left side, but let's play through. Let's play through our right side. Hit early crosses and play through the right side here with green over here. I want you to stay back. Just stay back. Box Hill, you are gonna play as a deep line playmaker. Moore, you need to be on the other side of Mills here. Mills needs to be playing in here. Could you please go in there? It's so annoying. No, that's not what I wanted. Please. There we go. Moore over here as... I'm not poacher. He could find a goal. Actually, it should be on the other side. It should be on the... Actually, yeah, it should be on the other... This should be the deep lying forward. And the other side should be the poacher, because we're playing down the right side. So we want the deep lying forward to go down here and help green out. And also the box to box. And then the poacher can go over here, maybe getting a goal. This is insane. But we got 15 minutes to find a goal, or it's going to be playoffs. Here we go. Continuing with the game. McGregor with a free kick. Ah! Crossbar. Or maybe just over the top. Okay. 10 minutes to go. We're going full frontal. Very attacking mentality. We can't be more attacking than this. It's not possible. Horrible game so far. One highlight. That's all I ask for here. Box Hill. It's terrible. And now they find Moore with a great tackle here. McGregor. Into Mills. Moore. Over to Green. Into Box Hill. Oh! I thought he would do it. A 15-year-old would take the title from... No, but McGregor with a... Come on! Blackman with a long throw. Moore. Back to Blackman. Cross. It's not over yet. Jesus Christ. I think it's gone. It's gone. Ah. Unless... Okay, more. It's over. We didn't win it. How did the other games go? I didn't see it. I honestly didn't see it. But we didn't win the title. I'm pretty sure about it. Disappointing, but we did get our chances to win it, and we didn't manage to. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, so anticlimactic after such a long season. Failure is always hard to take, but I'm disappointed not to have settled this title. Yeah, I am disappointed. So how did it go? Bath won the title. We actually went down to a 3rd place. Yeah, but that's how it goes sometimes in football. You look like a promising title candidate, and then all of a sudden you're on a 3rd place in the last game. Well, we still have the qualifier to do, and we might not even go up. We have some. We're probably gonna end up losing to Ebbsfleet in the qualifier. That would be. Oh man, wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't it? So, but I'm gonna make one more episode here in this, because it's gonna be a double hit. Actually, we could play 3 more games here in this season. So. We definitely need to make one more episode. Right, so a couple of days later, we find out that we're gonna play Dartford in the semi-final, and it's gonna be a double header. I believe it is a double header, but we need to figure that out. Actually, let's take a look at the rules here for playoff first round, playoff second round. Yeah, so there are 2 games to play against Dartford, and I'm gonna come back for that one and maybe we will have a 3-match episode next time, because there is not a lot else to do except from just playing those games. So, well, here's the thing, guys. If you have asked me, or if I've asked myself from the beginning of this season, if I would have bought a 3rd place, I would have said yes. But we can't help ourselves to be a little bit disappointed compared to how well we played throughout the season, and then bottlenecking it in the last 2 games. That's football. And now we need to man up again and find enough good football to manage to find a promotion, because it would be a little bit annoying not getting the promotion after such a good season. But it could all end with us having another season in the National League South. Could end out that way, because Ebbsfleet is going to be a big mouthful if it's going to be them. Actually, any one of these guys could be a big mouthful, but especially Ebbsfleet. So, yeah, we'll see in the next episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, even if it was anticlimactic, but that's how it is sometimes in football. So, yeah, if you liked it, leave us a thumbs up, and come around for the playoff spots or playoff games in the next episode. See you around, boys.